How did you meet Alana?
I met Alana on a dating app, Hinge. It was back in March or April. And it was just one swipe. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember if it was like an instant connection or how that worked. It's probably a good thing I don't remember, but yeah, we met on a dating app.
What was your first impression of Alana when you first saw her in person?
Well, before I ended up getting on a dating app, I remember talking to my mom and my sister, and I said, you know what? I said, watch me find and meet a Latina, and I kind of think I need to like meet a Latina. And if Alana were hearing this, she'd say, no, not a Latina, it's a Colombian. So I didn't know that then, and that's because they cook for you, they're like organized, they take care of you, they're so loving and passionate. And I was like, man, I mean, that's kind of something that I am looking for. So yeah, so what was the question? Because I got off on a tangent there.
What was your first impression?
Oh yeah, first impression. I was like, wow, this is I'll be honest with you, this is a hot babe. I mean, this is a hot girl. Wow, like gorgeous, beautiful, stunning, absolutely stunning. But there was something about her, there was something about her eyes, and there was something about her that I could tell that she was very proper. She was very well put together. She was very mature. She was very, she exuded that confidence that really kind of appealed to me. So,
what was it about her that sort of stood out after you had met? What's one thing about her that really stood out to you?
Well, the one thing that kind of stood out to me, and it still stands out to me today, is when I look at Alana, I see Christ, and she exudes that. It comes out of her pores of her love of God. You know, she even, I don't know if you know this, but for the first maybe 2 months, probably 3 months, she's probably still doing it right now. She's been praying me away. She's been praying that if it's not in God's will that I'm not to be in her life, that God would shut that door. And she would constantly tell me that, and I'm like, wow, no girl's ever told me I'm praying you away, but you know, thank God it was in God's will. So
what's one thing that she does that drives you crazy?
What's one thing about Alana that drives me crazy? You know, I'm gonna have to think about that, because to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot that does drive me crazy about her. She's wonderful. But if we're really getting down to nitpicky stuff, which I guess that's what we're doing here, Alana is a very thought-provoking woman. She is in deep thought, and when you look at her, her expressions are going to tell you what she's feeling, what she's thinking. That's just who she is. But sometimes when she's talking to you, and if we're having a deep conversation, sometimes she doesn't make eye contact with me because she's looking out over my shoulder, or she's looking out, and it's because her mind is thinking, and she's being passionate. So if I'm on a nitpick, that's probably one thing that does drive me crazy, is she doesn't look at me in the eyes. Hey baby, I just want you to know today has finally come. And I know you and I have been thinking about this day and talking about this day for a very long time. And you know, today is a day of, in my mind, celebration. It's not a celebration of you and I getting married. I think it's a celebration that you and I are acting in accordance of God's will, and we are being obedient to our Father. I can only imagine what you look like right now. I don't know if you're doing your hair right now, putting on makeup. I don't know. But I just want you to know that I'm praying for you, and I pray peace over you today, and I I pray you just have that peace all throughout today. I also want you to know that I choose you. I'm choosing you today. I chose you yesterday, and I will choose you tomorrow. I love you so much. And I cannot wait to just see you walk down the aisle today, and for you and I to exchange vows and come together. I mean, Alana, you are someone that my parents and grandparents have prayed for even before you were born. You know, they prayed that I find a woman of God. They prayed that I find a woman of character and integrity. Someone who is not only beautiful on the outside, but is more beautiful on the inside. And that is you. You truly are a blessing to me. You far exceed my expectations. You far exceed anything and everything that I've hoped for. You are an answered prayer. You are beautiful. You know that I am mesmerized by your physical beauty. But Alana, it's your heart and it's what's inside that is why I'm marrying you. Because I know that over time, beauty fades. It's going to fade on me. It's going to fade on you. But that fire, that ferocious love that you have, thank God, all that beauty is just going to be fruitful, and it's just going to get stronger and more beautiful as you and I just start today in this covenant, in this marriage, and as we continue on through our life. I love you, and I just want you to know that today is a day of peace. It's a day of celebration, and I cannot wait to marry you. I'll see you soon.